Nearly.
Oh, who'd have thought we've been saying this? One more win, just one more win. We'll see Stoke City safe from relegation, and that should have come against West Brom. Here to review that game is Liam, and we're going to talk about the Sheffield Wednesday game this weekend. Liam, we're recording this before the Swansea game, so that we might have already had that win before this video goes out, but should you have had that vital win against West Brom? You were amazing in the first half, were you not?
Yeah, it's probably up there with one of the performances of the season, especially at home. Should have been at least 2, if not 3, up at half time. Played some lovely stuff, to be honest with you. The front 4 that we had on of Million Man Hoof, Bae Jun Ho, Ryan Mai, well, that front 3, should I say, and Haksabanovic. West Brom really couldn't handle them. And, when we lost against Birmingham quite a bit ago, it was some of the best football we played. We lost, and Schumacher kind of reverted back to type of trying to be solid, and it kind of worked for us. But we've seen him now implementing more of what he wants to, or what he originally did, and I think we're pulling a little bit further away. It seems. I feel we are. I know it's still pretty close down there, but the performance levels I've seen from us now compared to what they were are night and day. So yeah, just one. I think one more win, 4 points all in all, will definitely see us clear. So hopefully we'll get it done.
So 2 away games, I think, or 2 games this week. Sorry, Swansea and Sheffield Wednesday. Do you believe that by the time we meet again next week to talk about the Plymouth game, I think it is, that you'll have that win already?
I don't believe anything with Stoke. Like I said last week, we could win 5 in a row. We could lose 5 in a row. That's just seems to be the way we are. Seems to be a bit more positivity around the club than there has been. Jonathan Walters just coming as sporting director today, full time. The fans seem pretty happy about that. He's kind of galvanised everybody since he came in before the Borough game. Typical Stoke fashion, just not being able to get it done at the end. Do you know what I mean? Huddersfield, I think a draw was fair in the end, but we probably could have won it with the chances we have. Same with West Brom. We should have won it in all honesty, but you'd take a point against the Baggies, whose fans were really good, I thought, by the way, as well, just to give them a shout out on here. They were loud. But I could really do with us beating Swansea, because I don't want to go into the Sheffield game and the Plymouth at home game after needing wins. Hopefully it'll relieve the pressure if we beat Swansea, but Sheffield Wednesday is not going to be an easy task, not at home.
All right, before we bring in our Wednesday fan, then let's just have a shout out to Vidigal, who we've lamented on this channel quite a lot. You happy that went in for him in the end?
Yeah, probably one of the worst penalties I've seen, but I'm happy it went in. I don't know if we're kind of harsh on Vidigal. He came in for 500 grand from Portugal. He scored 6 goals as a top scorer, but he has been in and out of the squad a lot. 500 grand, what does that get you this day and age? Do you get a prolific goal scorer, or, he plays on the wing? So I was happy for him. Schumacher said he's been knocking on the door, saying that he wants more game time. So if you come in and you bag a goal, and he affected the game, all the subs did, to be fair. Everybody who's coming on at the minute is helping out. Haksabanovic, I wouldn't have had him anywhere near the squad 3 weeks ago, and now I think he's earned his starting place. So Vidigal has got a good chance of starting against Swansea.
All right. One of the most bizarre West Brom tweets I saw this week was about the weather, Bet365, and how much of a leveler it is for teams that aren't used to playing in this little microclimate that seems to develop. And it was a stupid question, but I'll ask it anyway. Can it be a leveler, do you think? Because I've been there. It's awful at times.
Yeah, I mean, you walked to the ground. It was sunny, nice day. You got in there, and there's about 15-mile-an-hour winds inside. Iverson was taking goal kicks, and for all you see, take the goal kick, it fly down. It looked like it's going into the keeper's hands, and it just stopped 3/4 of the way through their half. Kipre and it was the centre half, Bartley, were just running backwards, expecting the ball going, and then having stopped dead and just realised that the ball had stopped midair. It is a weird. Well, Stoke's a weird little place anyway, so Stoke's ground just adds to it.
Okay. All right, let's bring in our Wednesday fan then. Matt, welcome to the Stoke View. First of all, Stoke would formally like to say thank you to Sheffield Wednesday, because without you winning the Bet365 earlier in the season, they might still have Alex Neil in charge.
I'm thrilled for that. I'll happily take for how much fun the away day was, I'll be honest with you. So, yeah, I'll happily make that trade-off for sure.
Liam, do you remember the reverse fixture of this of you two meeting?
Yeah, bits and bobs of it, because I was nodding off for most of it. It was probably one of the worst games of football I've ever seen, but everyone comes to Stoke as an away fan, and that's a good time. The majority of the people do, so as long as Neil went, that was all that mattered.
Okay. Matt, just tell us Stoke fans briefly about what sort of game they can expect at Hillsborough, what sort of form you're in, and obviously this is far more important for you than it is for Stoke, yeah?
Yeah, I would agree. It is far more important for us than Stoke. In terms of the type of game that you can expect, the honest answer is it completely depends which Sheffield Wednesday turn up, whether it's going to be the February one or the March one. If the February one turns up, you can expect a team that sits in shape, and when they do win the ball, they try and hit two wingers as quickly as possible and then play from there. If it is the March Sheffield Wednesday that turn up, we will set off you and let you do exactly what it is that you would like to do.
Right, fair enough. Liam, if you do beat Swansea, and by the time this goes out, you will know that, pressure's off for this game, isn't it?
A little bit. I think it just puts you in the bracket of you can go to Sheffield Wednesday away and you can play Plymouth at home the week after, and you haven't got to win the game. You can draw the game. It's not, and if you lose, it's not the worst thing in the world. For Matt's comments, if you sit off us and let us do what we want with the ball, that is when we probably struggle the most, or that's when we have struggled the most this season. So that might be something that Danny Roll goes for. But Schumacher has improved that over recent weeks, so it should be a good game.
All right, let's get some predictions from you both then. Liam, you go first. Matt, you go first. You're at home.
I was just about to say, Liam, because of what you've said, I agree with you. It's far more important for us than it is yourselves. I'm hoping you are firmly on the beach come next Saturday, and everybody's been having a party since week. I can see this going either way. I think it will be 1-0. I'm going to go for a home win, obviously, with my allegiances, but I could comfortably see it being a 1-0 Stoke win as well.
Some Stoke fans are already typing in the comments. We've been on the beach in September, so I'll save you the job. You don't have to. Yeah. You don't have to type it in, Liam.
I think in regards to being on the beach, I'm not sure you can be until it's officially mathematically safe. I would not chance anything in this league whatsoever. But yeah, hopefully the pressure will be off a little bit. I'm going to go 1-1. I think we're just going to go to the game as if to say, don't lose it, see what happens. We do normally pull a bit of a shock result away or a bit of a better performance away. So maybe edge it 2-1, but I'll go 1-1.
Okay. All right. Thank you both for joining us. Stoke fans, please join us next week, because next week on this channel, we have some very angry Plymouth fans who are ready to direct their venom towards Liam for stealing their manager, and potentially the manager that can send Plymouth down is Schumacher. Liam, I'm sorry about next week, but we'll look forward to having that conversation with you next week. And if you're a Stoke fan, comment below, please, and do like the channel and subscribe if you haven't done already. Cheers, Matt. Good luck to you both. It's not going to be a classic, this one. It's going to be loud, though.
Yeah.
Cheers, both.
Cheers.